Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode for this week's Flag Friday Challenge. At the beginning of this week, you were told we would be traveling around the Mediterranean Sea region and find the final location of this week's country. How do you think you did? Let's do a quick review of the week to see how you did. On Monday, April 28, 2025, you were given your first set of instructions that read the following. List all the countries that border the Mediterranean Sea. If you followed the instructions properly, you should have had the following countries: Spain, Gibraltar, France, Monaco, Italy, Malta, Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, Albania, Greece, Cyprus, Turkey, Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Egypt, Libya, Tunisia, Algeria, and Morocco. Now let's take a look at Tuesday's clue. On Tuesday, April 29, 2025, you received your first clue that read the following. Eliminate all the countries that do not have red in their flag. If you read the clue correctly, you should have eliminated the following countries from your list: Israel, Cyprus, Greece, and Bosnia-Herzegovina. Now let's take a look at Wednesday's clue. On Wednesday, April 30th, 2025, you received your next clue that read the following. Eliminate all the countries that do not have horizontal stripes in their flag. If you followed the clue correctly, you should have eliminated the following countries from your list: Montenegro, Albania, Turkey, Tunisia, Libya, Italy, Malta, and Morocco. Now, let's take a look at Thursday's clue. On Thursday, May 1st, 2025, you received your final clue to help you find this week's answer. The final clue read the following. Have you ever been to my friend Grimaldi's house? That family loves the color combination of red and white, and has this huge portrait of George III on their living room wall. Just breathtaking. If you read the clue correctly, the answer should have been kind of easy to find. I'll give you a few minutes to decide. If your final answer was the Principality of Monaco, you are correct. Congratulations to those that got it right. Now let's take a quick look at some facts about this tiny city-state. The official name of Monaco is the Principality of Monaco. It's located in Western Europe and sits next to the Mediterranean Sea. Monaco is the second smallest sovereign nation in the world, right behind the Vatican City. The largest quarter is Monte Carlo. The official language is French. The current flag was adopted on April 4th, 1881. The bicolor design is common on other national flags, such as San Marino. It is often used as a background for heraldic livery. The red and white on the flag are the heraldic colors of the Grimaldi family. The Principality of Monaco was part of Italy until the 1860s. It formed its own constitution on January 5, 1911. Now let's take a look at this week's Heritage Friday clues. Today, we have arrived at another edition of Heritage Friday Extra Credit Clues. You have the choice to answer all of them, one of them, or none at all. Let's take a look at today's extra credit clues. For your first clue, which European country is celebrating Flag Day today? For your second clue, this Middle Eastern country is celebrating their Independence Day today. Which country am I referring to? You now have your extra credit clues for today. Make sure you submit your answer within 24 hours after receiving them. Thank you for watching, as this concludes today's video. Thank you for participating. Good luck. Have a great weekend. See you next time.